Hello again, Levi here. So today I wanted to go over something that I got today. So we recently started a mobile grooming business, and we got a trailer shipped out from Georgia, custom made. It's got the big tub in it and everything else. Brittany's been grooming for 15 years, so we decided we'd just start our own business. So here's the trailer. So that's the trailer that we bought. It's been good. It's got a shoreline plug-in right there. This is what we've been towing it with, and that's the Tesla Model Y. We bought it used, but it came with the factory hitch on it. So that's been fine. Everybody knows Teslas are really good at towing. They really may not, you do lose a little bit of the distance, the range, but for us, we're just towing this thing around town, nowhere past like 20 miles, so it works out perfectly for us. It only takes about 30 miles of range each day. It's been great. We have solar hooked up, and that kind of helps out pay for the cost of it. Have level 2 charging there. So everything works out great for that. But one thing that wasn't working out so great, that I recently got a replacement for, is this guy. And this is a Westinghouse gas generator. It's a 9,000 watt. It's basic. It's your basic generator for home backup, because it has the NEMA 1450 plug there, which that's all well and good, to have the 240 and whatnot, and that's why we went with this. We needed a more powerful one so we could run multiple things like AC, pumps, dog dryers, different things like that. So we actually, a family member bought this for us because they were trying to help us out with our business, and we needed a generator. We needed onboard power. So I don't even know where to start with this, but it really just did not work very well. So I don't know if you saw, but we have a generator box on the trailer. And really the whole thing with it is that the generator box didn't allow for enough ventilation, basically. So the generator just kept overheating. We put an exhaust on it and everything, as you can see. There's just this little side exhaust because we needed to direct it out of the box. So, it worked all right, but it was still very loud. It's stinky, it's got a smell to it. And its power was intermittent, it wasn't very smooth power. The sine wave, whatever you want to call it, was very intermediate. So with the water pump, like if I had it plugged into the house, it would just be really smooth, But whenever I had it plugged in to the generator, it would just doo-doo. It was very just odd. It wasn't powered right, So there was a few things wrong with it, and it just kept overheating. That was kind of the main problem, is it just kept overheating. So what I ended up doing is buying some Ecoflow Delta Pros. So these are solar battery backups. So basically you could just charge these up. They work like regular batteries, and they have 3.6 kilowatts of power for each of them, so it's about 7.2 altogether. The inverter is a 3.6 kilowatt, so it's plenty of power. It works very well. And if you didn't notice on this, that's the cable that we had to use before. This big ol' honking thing, very thick. I don't even know what gauge that is. And now we're using this nice little cable. And so basically, this is a lot like, same differences. For an ICE vehicle, you get the same type of benefits. It's quiet, it's not a noisy, loud generator. You only use power when you need it. That's kind of one of the biggest things, is that generators just, every time they're running, whenever they're running, they're just wasting power. If you're not using that power, it's getting wasted. So with these things, it kind of just allows you to use power whenever you need it. And so far they worked really, really well. It's got plenty of ports on it. It's got a 30 amp that goes directly into the trailer. And so far it's worked out really great. I'm going to be updating people, or updating you guys a little bit more on how to do this and whatnot.